Good evening, ladies and gents, and welcome to another episode of Breaking the 3D. This is episode 10, The Cosmic Laws. It's late at night again, about 11:30, and something just came through, which I think you guys are going to really enjoy. And as I just mentioned, the title of the video is The Cosmic Laws. So I'm going to talk about a few of the core cosmic laws that apply to this 3D reality. And I want to, again, remind you guys that these cosmic laws are actually a prime example of what I keep talking about when I'm saying I'm not teaching anything that you guys don't already know. I'm simply reminding you of things that you may have forgotten. Well, I believe very strongly what I'm about to share with you is a prime example of something that your soul chose to / agreed to forget before coming here. However, I think you may resonate with these laws as I go through them one by one, because at the core of your being, you know that they are truth. So at least that's what I believe and that's what I perceive. So I'll be interested to see how you guys experience this information that I'm sharing with you. In all honesty, I wanted to just chill tonight and watch TV on the couch, but this thought came through and I said, you know what, I just got to do this right now. I got to get this out into the universe and share it with you guys. So without further ado, I hope you guys like it. I'm going to get right into it. So the cosmic laws or universal laws are the unseen architecture behind this reality. They are not man-made, nor are they bound to any one religion, culture, or science. They are principles woven into this fabric of existence itself, this dimension and many others. Just as gravity governs the movement of bodies, these laws govern the movement of energy, spirit, and consciousness. In this dimension, the one you walk in now, often referred to as the third density or 3D Earth, the cosmic laws are still active, but their light is often obscured by illusion, control, fear, and forgetfulness. Still, they are always in play, just beneath the veil. And as you can see, I took notes for this video as I did in one of my previous videos, so let me know if you guys like the structure of this or not. So, the first law that we're going to discuss tonight. There are other laws besides the ones that I'm mentioning. Again, I'm just going through kind of the core, most fundamental laws, if you will, of this dimension. And I just want to add one more thing. These are actually laws of physics. They just haven't been fully understood by physicists yet. Because basically, in my view, science, physics, etc., runs quite a bit behind spirituality in terms of understanding of the universe. But over time, science will catch up with spirituality. And at one point, I believe actually in the distant future, science and spirituality will become interconnected, as they are in many civilizations on other planets. But that is a tale for another day. So I'm not going to get too much into that here. So the first law that I'm going to discuss today, the law of oneness. All things are connected. Separation is an illusion. When you harm another, you harm yourself. When you uplift another, you uplift yourself. So I think that, many of us feel this when we act in alignment with some of these cosmic laws. I'm not going to go too much into my own elaboration on these laws because I do want to keep the video short. So the next law, the law of vibration. Everything is energy. Everything has a frequency. You do not attract what you want. You attract what you are. Master your vibration and you master your reality. This is why love, gratitude, and truth are so powerful. They are high frequency codes. Law number 3, the law of correspondence. As above, so below, as within, so without. Your inner world shapes your outer world. The stars mirror your soul, the body reflects the mind. Heal the root within, and the branches in the world will bend to your will. Law number 4, the law of cause and effect, otherwise known as karma. Every action creates a ripple. What you put out will return to you. But this is not punishment, it is instruction. Karma is not just about justice, it is about teaching and evolution. Probably have to do a whole nother video on karma itself, but that seems to be one of the very core laws of the universe, and a lot of people don't believe in this until they experience it. I could talk about this for a very long time, but again, I want to try to keep the video short, so on to the next law. The law of free will. You are not a puppet, you are a creator. You may choose fear or love, bondage or freedom. Even your forgetfulness was once chosen. But spirit honors your choice. This is sacred. No being can override your free will unless you surrender it. This is making me think of a quote that I've got to input here. I forget who said it, but he said, it's a famous poet. I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but he said, I am the captain of my fate, I'm the master of my soul. That one just resonates like crazy for me, because it's like, you are the one in charge. Nobody else is, dangling the strings of like the puppet master controlling your actions. Ultimately, you have the choice. You decide what to do, and in doing so, you create your reality. Law number 6, the law of polarity. All things exist on the spectrum, light and shadow, joy and sorrow, creation and destruction. You learn by contrast, but both ends of the pole are part of the same truth. Transcend duality and you find peace. Law number 7, the law of rhythm. Everything moves in cycles, birth, death, rebirth, inhalation, exhalation, moons wax and wane. Your emotions rise and fall. When you understand rhythm, you stop resisting change and begin to dance with it. This is something that I always refer to as, you have to flow with the current of life. You can't fight against the current. If you try to fight against the current of life, wherever that may be taking you, you'll be fighting an uphill battle, quite literally. Law number 8, the law of attraction. Like attracts like. Your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs magnetize experiences, not just mentally, but spiritually. The universe doesn't listen to your words, it listens to your signal. That one is really important, and it's so true, and that's why I'm always talking about frequency, energy, and vibration. But this one is referring specifically to frequency. Tune yourself to the frequency of the things that you want, the places that you want to be, the people that you want to be with, and watch those things appear in your life. It's all about tuning yourself to the right frequency. And I've talked about in some of my other videos about about raising your frequency. So if anybody has questions about that, please comment below, and I will point you to the correct video. Law number 9, the law of transmutation. Energy cannot be destroyed, only changed. E equals mc squared. One that I've cited in the past. Anger can become power, grief can become wisdom, sexual energy can become divine fire. Alchemy begins in the heart. We are all transmuters of energy. That's a major thing that's been hidden from us. We have the power to quite literally change hate into love. It sounds kind of corny to say that, but we literally have the power to change dark to light, light to dark, whatever we want to do. That's how powerful we are, but we've forgotten our power. Law number 10, the law of evolution. Your soul was not born to remain asleep. You are here to awaken, to grow, to return to source, carrying the treasures of experience. No moment is wasted. Even pain has its purpose. You are becoming. And I think I will end here with a quick story. I was up at my parents' house tonight, and I was sitting by the pool, and I was with my niece and nephew, and I was with my ex-girlfriend and her daughter, who both of whom I love very much, even though me and the mother are no longer romantically involved. I still see myself as a bit of a father figure for her daughter. Anyhow, in that moment, the light was sort of dancing on the pool, and I was watching them play, and I just heard a voice in my head say, these are the true treasures of life, like moments like this, where just everything is just kind of perfect for that moment. It's not about gold and diamonds and fancy cars. Like, yeah, those things are great, but Think about it, those kind of golden moments where it's almost like time stops for a second and you just are able to really appreciate that moment and the life that you have and the experience that we're all having here on Earth in this 3D reality, and we have to make the best of it. And part of making the best of it is remembering some of the things that I'm talking about in these videos, remembering our true power and our unlimited potential that exists within every one of us. And I think the more that you guys watch these videos, the more it's all going to kind of come together and it's all going to start to make more sense, because everything is connected, and we are all connected because we all come from the same source material, whatever you choose to call that. So anyway, this video has gone a little bit longer than I would have liked, but I hope that you guys enjoyed it, and I will be back with another video in the near future. Hope everybody has a good night.